students, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Neeraj Bali from Department of Management, Voleka University. Today we are going to discuss some leadership theories, the initial ones. Prior to this, if you have not seen the first video which I have made on leadership, which talks about what is leadership and what are the various powers of the leader, I would recommend you to look at that particular video also to get a basic idea, introduction. Now we are going to start today with the initial theories of leadership. So the first one we are going to discuss is great man theory of leadership. As the name suggests, it talks about a leader who is a man and who has come forward because of some atrocities in the society or because of some challenges in the society. So that's how this great man word has come. Initially, when the leadership concept started, that time mostly the people who were leader were men and not the women. So they have not considered women in this particular theory. So it assumes, this particular theory assumes leaders are born and not made. They are born with certain qualities, they are born as leaders. That means they are having inbuilt some qualities, and you cannot make them. By birth only they are having certain qualities or certain characteristics. So a leader is born as a leader and you cannot make a leader. That is the assumption of this particular theory. Like for example, as per this theory, it says that for example, lion is there. Lion cub will be lion only. It cannot be cat. And the cat cannot become a lion and lion cannot become a cat. No matter how much training I give to the cat, I cannot expect it to be a lion. So if we see this example, this particular theory is somewhat based on this example. If the person is born as a leader, he will be a leader, he has some qualities, but I cannot think or I cannot assume that I can make somebody a leader by giving him training or by giving him some examples, or by giving him some training or some behavioral concepts, or giving him some books. I cannot make him into a leader. So example is correct. The cat cannot become a lion no matter how much training I give to the cat. And lion is a lion and he is born as a lion. So this is what this theory says. I hope this example is clear. तो भाइयों, मैं इंग्लिश में बोल रहा हूँ, पर आप लोगों को कोई डाउट है तो मुझे आप मैसेज कर सकते हैं. Now next one is, okay, there is an example. Before I go to the next one, I have put some examples. That is, in the present era, the people such as Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela are the example of, they fit in the example of great man. Because as you are aware, Mahatma Gandhi fought for the freedom of India. So there was some problems, some issues were there in the country. And then this gentleman Mahatma Gandhi came forward and directed the people in the right direction. Again, Nelson Mandela came forward because there was some discrepancies, there were some deviations, there were some gaps between communities. So he wanted to bring that gap to, he wanted to reduce that gap. So that is what Nelson Mandela came forward. And these are the great people. Great man theory says that these are the great people who came forward. They showed their greatness and they tried to solve the problem of the societies. So I hope these examples again clarify what is great man theory. The present era, we cannot even assume of this theory great man. It has a limitation. For example, Indira Gandhi was Prime Minister of India. So she was a great woman leader. Margaret Thatcher was Prime Minister of UK. She was Iron Lady. So these are good examples which are contradicting this theory in the present era. So major limitation is that they did not consider women in this particular theory, and the advantage of this theory is it is easy to understand. So let us go for the next one, that is trait theory. Again, the trait theory is talking about that the leader is born with certain traits. In trait theory, it specifically says there are certain traits, and because of these certain traits, the leader is a leader. But those traits are inbuilt, inborn. When the child is born and when the person is born, he is having certain traits. Like trait of a lion's cub is that he will start hunting very fast, early in his life, and even a small baby of lion, the other animals will fear him because of his aggression. So like this, there are certain traits are there in the leader. He will start showing leader from the leadership skills or leadership traits from the childhood. That's what this theory says. And it also talks about what are the various traits, like for example adaptation to situations, social environment. They are alert to the social environment, they are assertive, they are communicative, they are cooperative, decisive, dependable. Such like skills are there, not skills, traits, sorry. Then other traits are dominant. They are dominant, they are able to influence, dominant in a positive way, energetic, persistence, self-confident, tolerant of stress, willing to assume responsibilities. These are certain traits which the leader have as per this theory. Now, as per McCall and Lombardo, there are four basic traits categorized. First is emotional stability and composure. They should be emotionally stable. That means that they should not get affected very fast with small deviations in life. Admitting error, they should not fear of accepting error. Nowadays when we see the leaders, mostly they will not accept their mistakes, because accepting mistake takes courage, and also is having it is a sign of confidence. If you are able to accept errors, that means it is a sign of confidence, not weakness. So admitting errors, then good interpersonal skills with your colleagues, having good team spirit, intellectual capacity or ability, common sense, capacity to take decisions. So these are the skills which a leader should have. So this is what it is. These are four major skills. Now every theory has a limitation. So limitation of this theory, of course advantage is easy to understand, but limitation is important because this limitation will lead to the next theory, which is behavioral theory. This is more than one trait. There is more than one trait and their degree of application is not conclusive till now. When I said that this limitation will lead to another theory, not in the exact sense, but there are some limitations of these first two theories, which again for betterment of this theory and for better idea, because there is a limitation in both the theories, great man and trait, that people are born and not cannot be made. If this is the criteria of these two theories, then we can never develop any leader. How to develop a leader? A cat will remain always a cat, a lion will remain always a lion, but there should be some solution to this for capacity building. because lions are very less now. Lions are getting scarce day by day. So how can we do that? That will come in the next theory, that is behavioral theory, which is contradicting these two theories. So uh, the limitation also of this particular theory is we cannot say that what percentage of what trait is a correct combination of successful leader. Till now the scientists have not been able to analyze this, and there is no cause and effect relationship proven that because of the traits the leader has because of these traits the leader has become a better leader. There is no cause effect studies till now. So that's about trait theory. Now we are going to talk about the next one, which I said that there are some limitations of these two theories, great man theory and the trait theory. Its basic assumption itself is its limitation, that the leader can only be born as a leader, and it cannot be the leader cannot be made. So we cannot develop anyone into a leader. But the next theory is it is a contradiction of these two. So human beings are having learning capacity. So if we teach them the behavior of successful leaders, definitely they are going to become a better leader. That's why we are doing L&D, learning and development, L&D. So this is important. We can develop people, and there's a paradigm shift from the first two theories, that leaders can be developed. So it is a very good theory because it is giving a light for development. Other thing it says is successful leadership is based on definable learning behavior, which I told you. They look at what leaders actually do and not what they are. He is that, he is this, not like that. What he is doing is important in this theory. Example of some good behaviors are: be kind to others, good mannerism, good listener, allow others to learn, respect others, complete the assigned work, hardworking, good communication, soft spoken. Like this, some behaviors are there of good leaders. And if you teach these behaviors to anyone, they can become a good leader. But there is a drawback. I don't know if, okay, I didn't write the slide. There is a drawback of this behavior theory. What is the drawback? I will try to explain you with an example. Let us assume a behavior of a leader as being very nice and kind and very cooperative with the team. This kind of behavior is a good behavior of a leader. But this kind of behavior is good if the leader is, because one behavior in one situation can be good, same behavior in another situation may be bad. This is the limitation of this theory. It does not take care of the situation. So that's what. Now let us get back to the example. The example is that the person has just joined the organization as a leader. That time the behavior of the leader, being very nice, being very soft spoken, being very kind, is good. But let us assume now after 10 years, or let us assume this particular person has joined the college or university. This behavior is good. But same behavior if he joins an army or in police, in some other institution where strictness is required, this kind of behavior will fail. So behavior should change as per situation. This is a limitation which this does not consider. It says behavior should be copied, but behavior should change as per situation. Because of the limitation of this behavioral theory, situational theory of leadership has been made, which is the next video. In that I will try to cover situational and Fiedler's contingency theory of leadership, and I will try to differentiate between those two also. So catch up with me and be in touch. I will put the links in the coming time. Have a nice day. If you have any doubts, please mail me or message me, or you can WhatsApp me. सो दैट्स ऑल अबाउट, थैंक यू वेरी मच। और दोस्तों, अगर आपको कुछ डाउट है तो मुझे डेफिनेटली लिखना, मैं आपकी मदद करूँगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच, सी यू।